when I blame you for the things that weigh me down. 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an all-day clean, declutter, and organize with me. So I have a ton to do in my house today, and I figured that I would bring you guys along with me. If you are in need of some cleaning motivation, you are definitely in the right place. And we are actually going to start upstairs today in the master bedroom. I really just wanted to focus and get this room picked up, get the bed made, and kind of get this room put back together. I also really wanted to come in here and deep clean. It has been a long time since I've deep cleaned our bedroom, so I definitely wanted to tackle that today as well.
You talk about faith. Is it just something you say? Or is it the same?
I recently moved my desk and my computer into my closet because it was really hard to edit and get work done downstairs where my computer used to be, because I do have two small children and it is never quiet in my house. So I have been loving editing in here. I love this little space that I have created, and it has been working out really well for me. I feel like it doesn't collect a lot of clutter either, because I'm not constantly shoving stuff in here like I was downstairs, and overall I'm just really satisfied with the space. I think in the future I will make it feel more like an office, but for right now it is doing the job perfectly fine. Another thing that I really wanted to do in today's video is clean off some of the windows in my house. So I guess you can kind of call this a spring cleaning video, if you will. I'm really in the mood to deep clean my house. We have a ton of little home project makeovers that we're doing as well, and some more major ones. We're actually getting countertops very soon, so if you guys see counters in a upcoming video, don't be surprised. And then we also want to completely redo our master bathroom as well. And I'm just really in the mood to do these kinds of things, whether it's just painting a wall or kind of remaking over a room. So if you guys are excited for little home projects, definitely make sure you're subscribed, because I've got a ton of awesome content planned. I don't know if you guys saw in the beginning of this video, I switched out the laundry, and this is the pile that I had brought up from downstairs. So I am just going to quickly fold that and get all of that stuff put away. And then you guys will see, while I was putting the clothes away, I actually noticed how crazy my dresser drawers were looking. In particular, the ones that keep my t-shirts that I have and like pajama pants and stuff that I like to wear. So I really wanted to get that fixed up and nice and organized again. I don't have any organization bins in these drawers because they are so deep, and I feel like I put a lot of clothing in here that I don't really know an organization method that would work out very well. but I just kind of lay all of my clothes sideways so that I can see everything in front of me, and for the most part it works out really well. I do find that I have to fold them a lot more than if they were in bins, but it still works out just fine for me.
And sometimes I pretend I'm just above it all, but I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body, body, body too. Yeah, body too. And baby, please don't think I'll run away from you.
While I was going through these clothes, I was really hoping that I was going to declutter more than I actually did, but I have this weird thing where I, for whatever reason, am very attached to t-shirts, whether it's something that I get from the beach or somebody gave to me, or, you know, just a t-shirt that you get when you go somewhere. I have a weird attachment to those, and I always keep them because they kind of remind me of the memories that I had when I was on that trip. So that is something that I struggle with getting rid of. And I wanted to ask you guys, what is something that you have an attachment to? And maybe you don't have anything and that's fine too, but what is something that you find is really difficult for you guys to get rid of?
Falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again.
So now that we are done in the master bedroom, I wanted to clean my daughter's room. You guys can see there are a ton of marks on her wall right here. She is a 2-year-old girl, so her hands, you know, sometimes they get dirty and then she'll come up here and touch her walls. I don't really know. But she has white walls, so I feel like it shows up a lot more than on our normal gray walls that we have around the house. So I just took some multi-purpose cleaner, wiped those down, and then you'll see me wiping them down in the corner of her room later in this video as well. But I'm basically just going to fix everything up in here, make her bed. I'm also going to take the time to wipe down all of the surfaces in here and just get this room really clean and tidy for my daughter.
We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. 'Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega.
I had some of you guys asking me in a recent video what my favorite way to organize toys is, and if I'm being honest, I'm probably the worst person to ask that because I feel like I can never find a system that works really well for my kids. But something that I always go back to are cube organizers. I feel like you cannot go wrong with those. They come with bins. Well, they don't come with bins, but you get bins that go in them, and I just feel like it hides clutter, and you can also organize toys by what they are, and they're perfect for little kids because they just slide right out and they can grab whatever is inside of those bins. And so I definitely recommend cube organizers for toy storage if you guys are looking for a system that works because, like I said, I feel like you can't go wrong, and they always work out really well for me. My son's room was completely trashed this day. There was stuff all over the room. They were playing in here all day long, and one of their favorite things to do is take all of the blankets off the bed and make forts. They'll play under his bed and stuff and like make a little tent. And so it was just one of those days for us where the kids were playing really well together and I just let them make the mess. You know, sometimes they play really well and I want them to keep playing. and so I just let them make a mess, and I always go back in and clean it up. And usually they will help me clean up as well, but whenever I'm filming, they get off the hook. So I'm going to focus on deep cleaning his room as well. I really wanted to wipe down this kitchen because they play with this a lot more now that it is out in the hallway and they can both kind of see it when they are going to their rooms, which is kind of nice. I feel like they weren't playing with the kitchen a whole lot before, and they definitely play with it more now. And then I'm just going to go through, I'm going to put all of his toys away and wipe down all of the surfaces in here as well, and just get this room really nice and clean. You guys know how much I love my Walmart vacuum. I rave about this thing all the time. If you guys are ever curious about it, I always have a link in my description for it because I tell all my friends and family about this vacuum. It just does such a great job, and it gets so much hair off the floor. I vacuum, I wouldn't say every day, but probably every 2 days, and I cannot believe the amount of stuff that is in my carpet over just the course of those few days. I am always shocked at how much stuff this vacuum lifts out of the carpet. So I don't know if this is true for you guys, but something that I always forget to clean are the things that you use to clean your house. So any of your cleaning tools, your vacuums, your carpet washers, whatever you have, you also have to take the time to clean those as well, and I definitely always forget to do this. Now this is a newer vacuum, so it wasn't really all that dirty. I just wanted to give it a quick wipe down and just get everything looking nice and new again.
I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. I feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind.
I am going to be deep cleaning the carpet on the stairs this day. This is something that I also neglect to do. I feel like I don't vacuum the stairs nearly as much as I should, let alone wash them. And this is something that I really regret doing. Whenever we built our house, I wish we would have just gotten wood floors instead of the carpet, because these get so matted down, they get so dirty because the kids and the cats, and we're just constantly going up and down the stairs all day long. And I just don't take care of them like I should. It's something that I'm not strong in. We all have our thing, and this is just one of those for me. Now I'm just taking this little upholstery cleaner that I have. I'm using like I think it's the deep cleaning attachment for this. It just gets a deeper clean out of the carpet. So that is what I'm using here. It did a really good job, you guys. You will see at the end I show you what the water looks like. It was almost black. It was disgusting. But I was just really excited to do this today and tackle this chore. It was one of those things that had been on my list for so long, and I just kept putting it off and not wanting to do it. So I am just so relieved that it's done and my stairs are nice and clean.
I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over you. Keep missing our fights. Think I'm losing my mind, but I guess that's what love do.
So now we are going to move into the kitchen. We had kind of a little bit of a mess in here from breakfast. The kids, so we actually had a snow day this day. I know we've had a lot of snow days lately, I feel like in my videos, but the kids were outside with my husband, so I figured I would take this opportunity and get the kitchen kind of put back together. So I'm just going to go through, I'm going to clear off the table, wipe it all down, and then I will move over to the counter area and do the same routine and just get this kitchen looking nice and clean for the day ahead.
All the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
I also wanted to quickly scrub out the sink. Now, I don't usually do this in the morning because I'm going to be cooking all day long, but the sink was really gross. It had stuff like left in it from the night before. So I'm just taking some dish soap. I'm going to scrub that down, and then I will move on to the countertops and get all of those wiped down as well.
The traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination. Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.
It's so funny. Every time I come in the kitchen to sweep or vacuum, my kitten always comes in here to watch. His name is Ziggy, but we call him Kitten most of the time. That's just kind of his nickname. He's so tiny. I think he's almost a year old and he's still really tiny for his size. I think he was the runt of the litter. At least that's what the Humane Society said when we adopted him. But he's just so curious and funny, you guys. I love this cat so much. He is always watching me whenever I'm cleaning and just trying to figure out what his mom is doing.
All of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego.
Alright, so it's a little bit later in the day now, and my linen closet has been working out really well for me up here, but down here I just have a ton of clutter. It's mostly cleaning products and stuff, so what I'm thinking about doing is I got another one of these Closet Made organizer things, but basically you just hang it on the door. This is what I have in my pantry and I love it, and I've seen a few of my friends use these for cleaning products, so that is what I'm going to do now. I also have this little corner of cleaning products as well, so I figured this will work out really well for me. This is where I keep all of my cleaning supplies, so I'm going to hang it on this door and just get all of that stuff good to go and organized.
Go on, blow up your ego. Your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble acting, everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes.
So these Closet Made organizers are so easy to assemble. I highly recommend them if you guys are on the fence. I will leave a link down in the description, but super easy to assemble. You can even mount them to the wall if you want to, but I feel like they work out really great over the door. You could put them in any closet and you can use them for practically anything. I feel like they're very versatile. You could use them for clothes. You could probably even use them for shoes if you wanted to, cleaning products, towels, whatever it is. I feel like these are a great option. Now I show you guys how I organize this at the end of this video, but basically I tried to organize everything by what they were and like what type of product they were, and I feel like it worked out really great for me, and I was just so excited to finally tackle this space.
I am going all the way. The way you touch my hair, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. And all the things that you do. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hair, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection.
Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys kind of how I have this organized. So I have all of my like air freshener products up here, and then I do have this Rubbermaid scrubbing brush that I haven't tried yet that I just threw up there. And then here I have all of my Clorox toilet wands, These are all of my disinfectant products and the ones that I use in the bathroom. So I have like my tub and tile cleaner, my daily shower cleaner, and then just some products that I would use for the toilet or something like that. And then here I have all of my hand soap products and my extra hand soaps that I have. And then I do have some of our cat's products here as well. And then down here I have all of my Melaleuca brand concentrates. So this is the stuff that I was telling you guys about in some of my videos, that it's like a website that you have to be a member of to get the membership prices. I love their products, but I actually recently canceled my membership because we just cannot afford it right now. And then down here, I have a couple of my Jaws products, but these are mostly glass cleaners. I have my Jaws glass cleaner, Method, and then my Melaleuca one. And then this hand soap is here because it wouldn't fit on the other shelf. And then down here I just have a carpet cleaner and then a multi-purpose cleaner. I also figured that this top shelf could be used for my e-cloths that I have downstairs, the ones that I would use up here, or really all of them could probably fit there, but for now it's just going to be empty. Not really sure what I'm gonna put there yet, but I do have extra space on here as well. Now, I know this is still a mess, but honestly, these are all organization bins that I'm not using, that I'm going to keep here just because I'm not done organizing my house. But once I'm done doing that, I will probably see if anybody local wants these. But you guys can see, I just have like a ton of stuff in here. I also have my son's nebulizer down here, but it's just kind of a hot mess right now, but there's nowhere else that I can really put this stuff, so it is just going to stay here for now. Anyways, you guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and it gave you some motivation to get some cleaning done in your home today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and I will see you all in the next one.